All right, let's talk about another movie.
Well, yeah, and this one's really cool because it not only features local talent, it's locally produced, directed. It's going to be at the Palace Theater tonight, and it's for a great cause. You might recognize that face, Ray Rinaldi, okay? And we've got Tim Scanlon, who you produce, direct, and you're in the little, you know, you're trying to do your thing, and you happened upon each other, and now there's a movie, and he's an actor?
Yeah, and he's a quite natural at it, too. He told me not to get any profile shots, but I don't see any problem.
Come on, it goes with the whole boxing image. And you came up with the challenge. You wrote a script, and you used the Syracuse Golden Gloves, your gym, where where you're helping young boys get off the streets and get into an organized sport. And you use this backdrop, and now it's going to actually raise money for the Golden Gloves.
Yeah, it is. It's at the Palace Theater tonight at 8 o'clock. And it's not just a film, though. You're getting a whole venue. You're getting a Australian comedian. I'm bringing him up from New York City. He's performed at the Carolines and everywhere around the country. The greatest impressionist you'll ever want to meet.
Tell us a little bit about the movie. Did you meet Ray first, then wrote the movie, or did you already have the movie written? And how does that whole thing work?
I met Ray first, and then I had asked him. I said, you know, this is a great location. Why don't we put something together and shoot a film here? Would you like to be a part of it? And he said, I'd want to read it first. So that afternoon, that evening, I wrote it, and the next day or a few days later, I gave it to him.
Wow, what'd you think, Ray? I mean, you've done everything, man. You're the champ now. You know.
I finally made the movies.
Now you're in the movies.
But the funniest part is that some of the language used in it, you know, I didn't quite agree with because it's not boxing. Boxing is like my sport is for real. So we changed some of that, and I think the movie's going to be exciting. I have a grandson that actually boxes that's in it. I have a nephew that's a manager that is also one of my trainers, so it's really exciting, and it's building up for the Golden Gloves, which I am part of. So it's kind of a good movie to go watch.
How long did it take to do the movie, Tim? Shoot it.
Well, we started in late August. You know, if I was a big studio with a lot of money behind me, I'd probably be able to do it within a week. But it took about 5.5 months.
Now, yeah, there are cameos. It's funny, like you'll see Ron and Becky from B104, and you've got, you know, Marty and Shannon from Hot 107. You have people. Did you use any trained actors? You're a trained actor, am I right? And you're in it. Yeah. But other than that, you used a lot of average Joe cast members, and it seems to work for you.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at showing people how to act, and if they don't have any experience, I get a performance out of them.
Is this like a Rocky film? Do you end up the champ, you know, beating the bad guy and everything? How does that end? I won't ask you how it ends, but is that the premise of it?
Well, it's kind of like you almost feel for both characters. You know, his grandson Damien kind of challenges me, and I'm the type that doesn't turn down a challenge, and you kind of feel bad for me too. And then when we meet, you're kind of, you know, a little up in the air of how you want it to end. You're actually, you know, sitting there waiting to see what happens at the end.
Ray, over the years, it's been a lot of years, man. You've trained a lot of boxers. You've done a lot of greatness for kids of the community.
Yeah.
How many have you trained? How many have you?
Actually, count
Thousands, right?
Yeah.
Well, pretty close.
Pick a number.
Yeah.
I started in 1954 training kids in Frankfurt, Germany, and I've been at it ever since. So.
And were you nervous acting?
I was not nervous. I just don't want to make a mistake. You know, like in boxing, if you make a mistake, you get punched in the face. So the last thing I want to do is make a mistake.
Okay. Well, it looks like a wonderful movie. Get out there and see it. We're going to put all the information on the screen here for you. The challenge tonight, 8, Palace in Eastwood. Admission is $15, and it benefits the Syracuse Golden Gloves. I mean, is there anything better than to get kids off the street and get them into organized? Ray's done it all. Tim's done the movie. It's fantastic. Go see it tonight. And details at 9WSYR.com. Thank both of you guys.
I know.
Really appreciate it.
Exciting, and good luck tonight, opening night.
And Ray, I think I can go at least a half a round with you, maybe.
No.
I'm not even going to
Teeth
try.
it.
Julie could.
I
though.
want you here tomorrow.
Julie, know why Julie could? Because Greg, I know Greg taught her. So,
Yeah, so she's
she
good.
got the base of
Boxing,
defense.
She's got the punch. Thanks both
Keep
of you
your
guys.
arms up and your head down. That's my defense.